Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Calcio with Reno Z. What is there to talk about? After today's results between the two Italians that missed the Champions League during the Champions League playoff, AC Milan against Feyenoord, they lose 1-1 plus 1 aggregate, and Atalanta Club Brugge, they lost 3-1, which in total is 5 because of the aggregate of the other team. Before anything, put a like and subscribe, and let's take care of business as always. I know where I'm going to go through on this. I know a lot of Brugge friends were attacking me because I said that it was an undeserved win last week. But based on the performance today at Atalanta and based on Brugge, which it was shocking to me because Atalanta, that dominated last year, they've been pretty good, but they have their ups and downs in losing with Club Brugge. In that condition, it is vergogna. Now, we were all talking about the Grande Gasperini, the players. I understand you did not have Lookman, but did you need Lookman the first half to beat? Like in the first half, they scored you guys 3 goals. 3, not 1, 3. So you ask me, what should I say after this? Lookman comes in the second half. Not even 30 seconds, he scores. You know, then there was a PK. Lookman tries to score and miss. Allora, di che cazzo vogliamo parlare? I'm honest here, guys. I'm a Juventino. You know, I don't really care about Atalanta, but of course I want the Italian teams go through. Not all of them. You know my thoughts with the Inter. If they don't go through, I will care less. But there's two sides of this situation. You have the Juventini. They don't care. They say, "Oh, well, I don't care." But the Italians, they're out. They don't even care about the fifth spot because they all believe they're going to make top 4, which is understandable. Not just Juventus, other Italian other fans, they don't care about the Italian league because, as we know, il calcio italiano fa schifo. And let's be real, man, because now we missed the 5th spot from last year, #1 ranking, and now we're down in Spain as the #1 ranking. England has 5 spots. So you ask me, you know what I mean? Me personally, it would be nice to have that 5th spot. But if you have these teams are pathetic, like what are we talking about? Of course, we gotta wait and see what's gonna happen tomorrow. PSV. I did say Juventus 2-0, but guys, calma. But I just have no in home from Club Brugge. And there were fights. There was a red card at the end from the Atalanta player and the Brugge player. And there was tension. But guys, let's be real, man. Oh my God. Like when I watched the game today, I was like, finito. I don't know. So at some point you think the Atalanta we're doing great, but then they embarrass themselves. It's shocking, but it is what it is. Now let's get into Milan. AC Milan. All the fans were like, oh, we're going to go through them. On. But the reality that matters is we got to face reality. Like, I don't care what Zada Ibrahimovic says that AC Milan is, Feyenoord is not better than AC Milan. Yes, on paper, but unfortunately today they prove everybody wrong. And don't get me started with this BS about Teo Hernandez that screwed up. Yes, they had their chances whatsoever. Pero la palla è tonda. AC Milan should have won that game against Zagrova. They got beaten by Zagrova, Cannavaro's team. Let's be real. Last week's game was terrible. And today, they were 1-0. They were under 10 men because Teonana screwed it up. He screwed it up because he did that fake thing. All right? You can put the blame on the ref whatsoever, but for me, that was a fair call. But, At the end, Feyenoord found their chance of doing it. And after 51 years, Feyenoord are going through the Champions League, the quarters. A team like AC Milan, had this historic whatsoever. What has happened with this team? I'm not trying to be negative. I know my mom is a Milanista. I can't wait to call her to see her reaction. But I know there's Milanisti that are realistic, but some of you guys, still find it. I simply say that Juventus and AC Milan are on the same page. I'm not saying we're going to win tomorrow. I said 2-0 my prediction. It doesn't mean that we're going to win because facciamo segnare la Cruz. Because if Juventus don't win and only enter the Italian team in Champions League, oh Madonna mia, chi cazzo vuol sentire? Like, you know what I mean? And they got the players. They have a new coach. I know it's going to take time to gel, which Conceição wasn't there today because he was at the funeral of the president of Porto, if I'm not mistaken. And unfortunately, it's bad. This all comes from the società that screw things up. And they do have the players, but they don't have it. They don't have it. Yes, today they had so many shots. Bim, bim, boom, boom. One of my friends told me they deserved the loss. Oh, finally, after last week, we're going to beat them, this and that. Now you finally understand. I don't know what to say, man. In this case, even if Juventus wins tomorrow, we're not going to get that fifth spot. At least some of either Inter or Juventus make it to the final, but I find that hard, if you ask me. But at the end of the day, it is what it is because I understand like I said, the Juventini, they don't care whatsoever. But, ragazzi, calcio italiano, it went down for a long time. I know there's a lot of passionate people, but there's a difference of being so passionate and a difference being realistic. We cannot deny on what's happening with Gravina and Comina. He's probably re-elected at the FAGG. With all these TV rights, there's nothing that will produce. People say, well, Spain is ranking number one. Well, Spain, Chanole Spain have the young kids playing in the national team. They have more talent. So we have talent, but they don't let them play. They're stuck in Serie B. So with the old school, we have the Stranieri playing with us. We don't have no more Italians, guys. Like, let's be real, man. Let's be real. Let's be realistic and open up the reality of things. So this is it. Let me know your thoughts about these two teams. Stay tuned tomorrow. I'm going to say my thoughts about Juventus, of course, at this time. And maybe our level will be next week, guys. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's play by ear because my internet has been caca. Like and subscribe, and I chat with you lovebirds soon. Bada bing, bada boom. Ciao, ciao, ragazzi.